Boring. Boring.
No boring.
It's called Boring Balcony Banter. Don't watch.
Okay. Yeah. Because we're in a bad mood
We're in
today.
bad moods today. Bad moods.
Both of us.
Ladles and jelly spoons. Why are you in a bad mood?
I don't know, because my legs don't work.
Your legs don't
In
work.
Holland. I had to get up early this morning and rush to the dentist.
Your legs don't work. I just thought you were lazy.
No, they don't work.
Ladies and jelly spoons, how's the sound? Is the sound good? I can't see a thing because the sun's shining straight in my face. I can't even see whether we're on or not. So I'm going to look now. So I'm going to look on my phone to see what you're saying. Okay. Don't want to see that. Let's go to Timothy Dowd. If you're new to the channel, this is Balcony Banter, which is a slightly different show than what we normally do. It's nothing to do with Tenerife, really, is it? It's to do with other things, and you can actually join in eventually when the sun goes down, and I can see. I'll actually turn on the guest access, and you can go on your phone or a tablet or a laptop or a computer with a camera and a microphone, and you can come in. If you're wearing headphones, it's better. There's no, there shouldn't be an echo today because we're coming through the new sound system, the F2, ladles and jelly spoons. So I'm just hoping. Boring balcony banter. Oh, I've got to watch my own video now. So, what's happened today? Well, I went out for my walk this morning, and 2 seconds when I got outside, I got a call. Oh, I can hear myself, hang on. Sound is boring, sound is good. Oh, very good, ladies and gentlemen, very good. How about Chris? Oh,
Hello.
That's a great Chewbacca impression, that is. And she's never watched one episode of Star Wars, have you?
No.
Ever.
Ever.
Which is a shame. Okay, it's Craig's on Evening Tim. Sarah Charles on Boring Balcony Banter. Boo, says it's Craig. Christina Cup, need to think of a way to get it to you, but next time you come over, my darling, next time you come over, and we will definitely meet up. If it's just at the airport, or we'll come up to the north, or something will happen. Something will happen. Tim, enough. It's not boring. That sounds good. Sound is excellent, says David. Thank you very much. You're getting better.
It's
Nice
my
NTM
sound
shadow
good
behind you.
too.
Oh. No, shout out to Steve, North Tenerife man. Barriquito's on. Good evening, everybody and everybody else. And Anne-Marie Elton's on in the chat. So, the sunset is beautiful today, but it's pretty intense, isn't it, kid?
Yeah.
So, go on, what happened this morning? 5 minutes after I got outside, I got a call from the dentist saying, we've had a cancellation. Christine, actually, she said, Justine. I'd like to speak to Justine, please. I said, well, I'd like to speak to Justine too, but unfortunately, she don't live here. And we found out that it was Mrs. Dowd, which is obviously Chris. No, it's Christine, I said. It's actually Christine, because she pronounces the E because she's German. Anyway, that was too much for the young lady on the phone. And she says, we have an appointment at 11 o'clock for Chris. And I thought, oh, what time is it now? It's just past 9. I was just about to go live. I said, by the time I get home and get her out of bed, get her washed, dressed. What's happening now? The wind's just whipped up, isn't it? The wind, it's a good job we have the dead cats on, isn't it? Or otherwise you'd be Windy Miller. That's Ian's cousin, Windy Miller. I bet that brought back a few memories, didn't it? Yeah, so I said, okay, we'll do it. So I came home, I gave Chris the bad news, didn't I, kid? Rips her up there.
Got good news and bad news.
Good news and bad news.
Good news is your appointment has come up. Bad news it's now.
That was the bad news, wasn't it, kid?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we went up. We go to this woman in a decade, just by the post office there. As you go past the post office on the right, just before you go up towards the old town, and it's a beautiful little place called El Cedro. Now, the first time I saw it, I thought, Cedro, that's pig, isn't it? Pork. But that's cerdo. And cedro is the cedars. So it's the cedars. And I think it's owned by some French people. And I think there's a lot of French doctors there. And also right next to it is a place where they do all the sound technique, what's sound technique in English? Dental technicians, yeah. And so basically they can have a prosthetic made for you, like round the corner, which is good. And so when you're having stuff done like the implants I've got, you go in and they've got all the latest technology. And so I'm not kidding you, all the latest technology. I went in and I wanted implants, and she put me in this machine, and it went like this, and it gave me an instant 3-dimensional X-ray thing of my head. And she could move my jaw around and everything. It was amazing. And today, Chris went for a clean, obviously a checkup and a clean, and she just found one little small cavity, which was superficial. She said, "I can do it right now." So we said, "Okay." So she did the thing right now, without anything, wasn't it? No
injection.
No injection.
Didn't hurt a bit.
It didn't hurt a bit, no.
No,
I was
the
watching.
cleaning was more uncomfortable.
Yeah, it typically is. It typically is. The sound technician did the cleaning, right? Didn't he?
Yeah.
And then the dentist came in and went. Zzz, but she was fantastic. So they got all the latest, and they even took 2 X-rays, and I had to go out of the room both times, so I wouldn't become impotent. Too late. Anyway, so yeah, so that was quite fun. Watching Christina in pain in the dentist chair.
It wasn't pain, it was just uncomfortable.
That'll teach me.
Yeah.
If you can tell behind me, there's no markings on the wall anymore. We're not antisocial anymore, look. That's because Reinhold's been here, and he's done a bit of painting. And not only that, but he got the original colour from the guy who built the place. That's clever for you, isn't it? That's clever for you. I still can't see a thing, so I've got to go on here to see what you're saying. So let's see what we did. Julie Wade's on. Care Studios on. Sounds good. Barry Keita, we did that one. Boring, says Craig. Dave, huh? Item Casino, I see the sunshine too. Orcus Whaling's on. Barry Keita. It's been sunny here today, but not 28 degrees. No, 28 all day, every day. Item and Chris just arrived yesterday in the Guimara Princess or balcony having a large GT. Ian, that is a beautiful hotel. If you want to go walking tomorrow morning, hit me up on timothydowd.com/events and book it, and I'll come round and we'll have a little walk around the area and a coffee. If you're not doing big for walks, which I know you've got a slight mobility problem, then we'll just meet up for coffee if you want. That's not a problem. Is Craig still problems on the YouTube? Can't retract messages unless I go to the top. I'm back to all messages. Can't retract messages. Well, you should think before you type, Craig. Ray Duffy's on. Hi, Ray Duffy. Pink hand waving. We've done that one. Good evening, dear Christine and Tim. Says Denise Pearson. Yeah. Shout out to Steve, North Tenerife man. And Dane Duffus. I am remiss in answering your email, Dane. I do apologise, but Happy New Year to you and all your family. Just keep us updated on what's going on in your life. Hope you're both keeping fine. The weather here in Scotland's cold and due along with some rain. I am managing to get out to work when it's staying dry. It's not the cough that carries you off, it's the coughing that carry you off in, says Craig. Exactly right. Very smart paint job, says Julie. Ian, Tim and Christina. Ian Owl, QQ, thumbs up. No stalking 2 Geordie lads then, Tim. Only kidding, they need the private time. Everyone is stalking them at the moment. 2 Geordie lads. Ah, the, what's it called? Dan and Deck. That's them. From a very cold West Cornwall, Natalie Hick. Oh, dear. Well, all you got to do is to... let's see if we can do this. Turn this round. and show everybody this wonderful sunset here. Don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Oh, yeah. It'll be down in a minute. There's no clouds to speak about there today. So it's going to be a not very spectacular, but we'll have a look at it as soon as something happens. I knew this was going to happen. I'm tied in cables now. Let's move it space back round to Chris. Did it catch you? Yes, it did. Cool dude. I love this technology, you know. I really do love this technology. I'm on the MacBook Air camera at the top there. Christina's on the Osmo Pocket 3 camera. And I'm reading the, what are they called? Comments from my iPhone 15 Pro. There you go. And ladies and gentlemen, you've supported the channel enough for me to be able to get these. Not only that, but I've also got the second microphone. I've had this, you bought this 3 years ago, and then you bought, no, actually you bought that one 3 years ago because I've got the new one. And then this one I got for Christmas with my F3 sound system, which I think is one of the best sound systems on Tenerife, if not Europe-wide Tenerife-based vloggers. There you go. The only thing is it's not very portable, so, but that's also okay. You don't have to be portable all the time, do you? Anybody can walk around with a phone on a stick. Are you on in the morning, Wayne? I was just saying, if Ian Owl wants a coffee, I'll go there. And if he doesn't want a coffee, then I'll probably go there anyway. So somewhere around there. If anybody else is on the island and wants to go for a walk tomorrow, or if they just want to meet up for a coffee in the morning between 9 and 10, then let me know by going to timothydowd.com/events and booking a seat. The first person to book actually blocks the day and denotes where we're going to be for the walk. But if anybody else is on the island and they say, oh, I wanted to come with you, I can either pick you up on the way or you can make your own way there. What I'll do, as soon as somebody books, I'll change the event to say where it's going to be, so you can just make your own way there. Or if I'm passing you, or it's not too far out of the way, I can pick you up first at 8:30 and then we'll go there at 9. So we're very flexible on the walks, and I haven't been for the last 2 days, so I've got to do tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll be fat as a whatever it is. Mrs. Tigbits, good evening. Thank you for all your support. And Heather McCarthy's on. Sarah Charles saying hi to Denise. Michelle T's on. The Lord says you shouldn't have painted over your Banksy. There we go. No stalking too, Geordie lads. We did that one. Hi, Christine. Sunglasses look gorgeous on you, says Larry from Ipoh in Malaysia.
Oh,
Hi, Tim and Christine from Tina Rigby, and Heather McCarthy saying hi to Tina. So as I say, I can't see anything there. The sunset's coming down. We've had a lazy day today because I was supposed to meet Reinhold, and he was supposed to come and we were going to do some more on the flat. But because we were at the dentist, we were a bit late. So I said, yeah, come a bit later or not at all if you don't fancy it. And he said, to tell you the truth, it's a lovely day. He fancies a day by the pool. So that's what he did. He went and had a lay by the pool today, which is well earned. Reinhold, if you're watching. I know he doesn't watch because he doesn't speak English very well. But, and then well, you'll probably find out on Sunday anyway, when I do the review of the week's food. But I thought, you know what I fancy? I fancy English breakfast. So I bought English breakfasts, egg, bacon, sausage, tomato, beans, fried bread, mushrooms, the whole 9 yards. When I got home, I realised that I'd got this leftover potato and onion thing from last night, which I said I was going to eat today with a fried egg. So instead of doing that, which would have been, okay, yeah, I stuck 2 sausages on it and 2 slices of bacon. And I didn't do the egg.
no, not even egg, yeah.
I didn't do the egg. But I had these 2 big sausages, and one would have been enough. And what I should have done was checked the calorific value of the sausage before I cooked it.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. So I've had 1,000 calories for breakfast. And I'm on the Tonic Zero. Actually, I'm on the Schweppes Bitter Lemon Zero now. I found that in the Rosa Centre over there. which tastes quite nice. The ants quite like it as well. Bugger off.
Eh,
And a little bit of protein for me. Ascorbic acid. I don't think they're real ants, though. They're tiny little mighty ants. Mighty ant. Yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying now. Oh, yeah, the breakfast. So I scoffed that, and then I've been full all day. I've been like... So I really haven't done anything, have I? I've done my duty work, you know, the work that I've got to do, but I haven't done any extra, which is a shame.
You told me this morning how much work you've got to do.
And then didn't do it.
And you were really angry.
I was really angry. I got loads of work to do, so that's why I didn't do it. I'm not angry now, am I?
Doesn't make sense.
Makes lots of sense, ladies and jelly spoons. Makes lots of sense. Why is... Oh, you know what? That's weird.
Well,
The face tracking, right, was turned on, and it thinks that this is a face. So it's going between the two of you.
no way.
Yeah. I've turned face tracking off now because
Nice
Christina's not
hair.
moving.
Nice hair here.
Let's see if anybody else is on. We got 53 people watching. See, I told you if you said don't watch, the more people will come on. But the thing is, most of you guys come on to talk amongst yourselves. You know, and it's a place where it's a time and place where you know you can go in and interact with people that you like. So I think that is a win for me. I mean, basically, what I could do is just do a live sunset feed and play some music. I might even do that. Can I feed music into this thing? I'm sure I can, right? I'm sure I can.
Don't ask me.
Don't ask me. If I could see properly. So let's... What's this one here? Yes, here we go. Can we hear this one? How's that? So let's just play the whole thing. I'm going to play it in the background. These are all the speeds. Okay, stop that for a game of soldiers. But I could get some nice background music going and then just play it in the background and watch the sunset. There you go.
But one of these days we gotta finish our memoirs.
The memoirs, where were we up to? So if you were listening, where were we up to last week?
Week before.
The week before, right?
Last week we were with Juliane.
Last week we were with Juliane. If you've not subscribed to Juliane Nendel's channel yet, go ahead and do that now. Links in the description, and make sure you give them some love. And as soon as the sun goes down, I will open up the invitation, the guest slot, so you can come in, because then we can see you. Tina Rigby did that one. David Butler, good evening to me, Christina. John Barra's on. Hello, John. Sarah Charles, hello, David. Remember to hit thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Evening North Tenerife band's on. Tricia Slater. I'll come to Monty Friday night and I can pick my auction winning bid up from Paul and pay him. Thanks, Ian. Paul, for those of you who don't know, is WEBBY. His real name's Paul. Okay, cool dude. I'll see you Friday night, Ian. Hong Kong's on. The button with do not press on it. You know, that's exactly what it is. You've been taken over by spanners. I have. We got a lot of spanners on here. Bag of spanners. Quick question. Have they got sunbeds on the beach yet? Nope. Not last time I looked. I'll have a look on Friday morning again. but I don't think so. If you check out WEBBY's Sports Roundup channel, he did a beach. He did a vlog down there today, and he swept over the beach, and I don't think they're up there yet. That's going to take a while because that's actually they're putting that out to tender separately than the restaurant, which I think is terrible, because the restaurant is the one that makes the mess. So therefore, they should be the ones to clean up. So it's not just selling sunbeds on the beach; it's looking after the beach. That's part of the job. So I don't know if anybody's going to pay to look after the beach. That would be stupid. You know, the way it worked before is if you rented the restaurant, you were duty bound to look after the beach and supply the socorristas, the lifeguards. And now the council supplies the lifeguards. That's us, you know, the taxpayers, and or the rates payers, whatever it is we pay. And the other thing is the I can't remember what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, to look after the beach. So you were getting the benefit of the restaurant and look after the beach as part of your duty. Then you could put beds on the beach and charge for that as well if you wanted, and serve drinks and stuff on the beach. So now what they've done is they've swapped it to say the restaurant's just the restaurant. You pay the restaurant, and then somebody will have to pay to clean the beach and put hammocks on it. So, what type of business model is that? I'm paying the council to clean the beach with what's the benefit? With the privilege of selling people sunbeds. Hopefully making more money selling sunbeds than I pay the council. I don't know how that's going to work. I may be wrong. Oh, for those of you who are worried about masks, we didn't even have to wear a mask in the dentist thing today. So it's only if you go to the hospital, to the doctors, or if you go into a pharmacia, you've got to wear a mask. And if you go into a it's a flu epidemic at the moment.
Okay.
Lots of people got flu, but we've been vaccinated. Oh, yeah, you go. I can see you now, guys. Now I can see me. I'm not in the frame, am I? I need to stand here. Why don't you tell me I was too off to the... Let's jump to the left. And a step to the right. With your hands on your hip. Let's not start that, shall we? Everybody think I'm Johnny Vlogger. Johnny Vlogger. Cool dude. So, Christina, we're going to put you there. So we're about the same size. So it's your chance now to tell the world how you're feeling.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Haven't thought about that. How am I feeling? Is STD really?
There is a message for you. See if I can get it up. Tina Rigby. I can't even see the mouse. Let me do this. Oh, there it is. Tina Rigby. There we go. So the message is, just watching the BBC News, and there's been some research about the generic origin of MS from 5,000 years ago, and its origin is from a specific region in Eastern Europe near Ukraine. Very interesting. But do you know where the largest incidence of MS is? Ever?
No,
In the world? The most people have got MS per capita?
I don't know.
The Orkney Islands. North of Scotland. The Orkney Islands. They have the largest incidence of MS. In fact, there's a great... If you're interested in MS, there is actually a guy on Facebook you can follow, and it's called MS Translate. And it's Brett. He's a doctor from Australia, and he's got a massive international group of MS doctors that... I don't know whether they actually treat patients anymore, but they're research doctors as well. And they've got lots of... what's the word? they've got lots of articles on it. MS Translate. So let's have a look at the sunset. It's going to be a bust, I think. For the simple reason is there's haze on the horizon, so it's just going to be like a damp squib. We're not even going to get a little street on the sea, I don't think.
Oh.
So that's a shame. So let's do this. There we go. So we'll leave that up there for now. I know you can't really see it, can you? Let's do it this way. There you go. So that'll give you an idea of the sunset. Now Chris won't be on screen, but that's fine, so she can have a glass of water if she wants.
Yeah.
There you go. I'll just get it for you, darling. There you go. You got it?
Thank you.
Cool, dude. Take the microphone away so we... Water all over her. So thanks for that, Tina. Yeah, as I say, you're interested. MS Translates got some good stuff. Joanna D from the Vikings. Oh, that'd be interesting. The news says the Northwest Europe there is more MS. Yep. Beautiful colours. It is, actually. Let me just put this water back. Oh, actually, the sun's quite nice now. It might end up nice. I'm sure I'll be able to read about it on the BBC website. I don't think I can get to the BBC from here. I know I can't get the BBC thing without some sort of VPN or other. And Michael Neri's on. Hello, Michael. Care Studios. A bit blurry, Tim. I know, I've always been blurry. Let's see if I can change that. Is that better? No, still blurry. Active track is enabled. No, we don't want that. I can't go into Pro on here, I don't think. Let's do this. Let's zoom into it, see what happens. Oh, that's probably what it is, because I'm zoomed in. No. It's going. Oh my God.
Clutch.
Why can't I focus far away? On the screen here, it looks perfect, but anyway, that's the best I'm getting at the moment on this camera. It's a shame, really. It's designed mostly for people, anyway. Let's zoom out again. No, not getting it. I probably need an ND filter. So let's actually just bring this back around. Give me one reason to stay here. And I'll bring it back around. You got Chris? There you go. And let's zoom into her.
I get to do a friendly face again.
The friendly face, exactly. There she is. Super grill. Right, let's see what you guys are saying. So that was the end of the sunset. Oh, we've got to turn the face tracking off again. There you go. Otherwise, it'll go on here again.
Can you hear me?
I think so. I think so, yes.
Am I audible?
Audible, that's where she gets all her audio books from.
From Audible.
Auto or manual focusing. To tell you the truth, I've got it all on auto at the moment because that's the easiest for me. But I've got to go into Pro, but there is no Pro button. Oh, hang on. Ah, there is. There is a Pro button. Exposure, white balance, focus is continuous. Autofocus continuous, single, showcase mode. I don't think you can turn autofocus off on this. But anyway, it's good when it's for people anyway, which is what it's designed to be, I suppose. Pocket 3 blurry. Sunset still looks lovely though. Yeah, just imagine you've had 4 glasses of wine. Eastern Europe, we did that one. BBC Web did that one. Sunset blurry. Not me, the sunset. Gideon Waters, lovely. Thank you, Gideon. Richard Howells is on. Magnus, Tina Rigby. Could be linked to low levels of vitamin D. Because vitamin D you get from the sun. Or from the pharmacia. Audible. Loud and clear. Magnus, not sure, but I'll have to read later on. It's also talks about the genetic origins of Alzheimer's. There you go. Genetic origins of Alzheimer's. They do say that MS is also linked to a virus. What's the virus called?
Epstein-Barr.
Epstein-Barr virus. That they've done a study where everybody who has MS has had the Epstein-Barr virus, but not everybody who had the Epstein-Barr virus has MS. So they don't know whether it's a correlation or a causation.
And it's related to herpes as well.
Yeah, it's related to herpes, is Epstein-Barr virus. So the sun's gone down now, so I'm opening the what's he called? The guest. So if you want to come on as a guest, go to timothydown.com/live. I'm just going to check that to make sure I've got the right button up because I changed it the other day. So if I go to timothydown.com, this is here. And if I scroll down to past the contact by email and past the how to sponsor, the next one is how to join in. So we press that and we get to the live page. And on the live page it tells you what to do and then join the live show. And it goes to guest eCam live, allow and join. Okay, it is ringing. So I'm going to say no. I'm not letting Tim in. Thanks for joining, it says. I always wonder what it says when I block people. Anyway, so yeah, it'll call in here. And we should be able to... Where's the output? Output. Audio monitors off. Okay. But we should be able to hear you through the earphones, through the F3 monitor. So if you want to come and join in, go to timothydown.com/live and say hello. And you are watching... Balcony Banter. So I've got to go back to... Oh, and I can read you from here now. There you go. I need to get my glasses on, though. Let's go to comments, see what happens there. So we've got Richard Howells, it's Craig. And Richard Howells is saying... Hallelujah. Intense love for you two. Hallelujah. Thank you very much for the intense love. That's a brand of chocolate, I think.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Too loud. Okay. You're watching. Oh, we were muted. Right, I've set the sound to this driver now, so I'll be able to hear it. I'm not going to play it again, but I'll play something different. Don't forget Friday. Of course, that was Monday, but this is Friday. And we're back in the room. Cool dudes. Do I need glasses now for reading these things?
Probably.
Emma Kelly, where are you? We are at home on our balcony, e.g. balcony banter. If you want to know where we live, go to timothydowd.com/about, and that gives you an idea of where we live. And also, if you check my walks from Chaos Avachi, some of them I actually start right outside here and show you the area as well. So if you're watching on Catch Up, go ahead and check that. Find out where we are. And if you're on the island and we've met before, we have to meet at least once before, you can actually come and clean the kitchen, and then we'll invite you to balcony banter.
Nice try.
Nice try. Nice try. So, where did we leave off with our memoirs, Christine?
I think it was when Regensburg, was it when your parents came and you ordered
I ordered all the sausages, yeah.
Sausages. And now the next thing is gonna be when we two meet.
When we two meet. So I've got a story of how we met, but it's probably different to your story. So you go first. How did we meet?
I walked down the Brückstraße towards the Irish Harp, and there were lots of friends sitting outside, having a beer, chatting, and Tim was with them. I didn't know Tim then.
Yellow t-shirt I had on.
No, you hadn't. And you were quite, as I took place, I sat down, and we all talked a bit, and Tim was funny.
I was always funny. After 5 Guinness.
I thought he was really funny.
Thank you. So what happened then?
The one thing I remember is I tried to tell you what I'm gonna have for dinner. Because I was on my way home from work. And I said I do a salad with salad and tomatoes and onions. And then I wanted to say cucumber, but I couldn't remember what the Greek is called in English. It's a long green thing. Tim says, oh, it's a cucumber.
Mm-hmm. It's my first translation job.
Yeah?
Your leg's cold.
Uh-huh.
Put your thing over it. You get a blankie?
Need a blankie later.
Later, okay. For dinner.
Yep.
Are we having the soup or are we having the wrap now?
Whatever you prefer.
Okay, something simple and light.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one we have tomorrow then.
For Zachary, Accrington Stanley. Well, I'll do the soup tomorrow because I want to do it with a potato in it. A potato, yeah, and make it nice and sort of like thick and with a bit of creme fraiche or something like that, or cheese or whatever. So we're having tuna wraps tonight. So it's just a tin of tuna, some sweet corn, some green, some peppers, hot peppers, olives in a wrap with a little bit of cream cheese. That'll do. Donkey. And a bottle of wine. No wine. I might con her into a glass of wine. I don't know. It sounds like she's not saying no, so that means it's sort of on the cards.
You're devastated, aren't you?
I'm devastated. What do you mean?
Without alcohol.
Without alcohol, no. I think reality, ladies and gentlemen, is an illusion brought on by alcohol deficiency. So do you prefer me being right on the mic because you get the proximity effect? This is Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife, and this is the Midnight Special. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the dulcet tones. Well, that's not dulcet tones, is it? Have we got any more here? That's a nice one. So if I leave that in the background, is that okay? Is it loud enough that you can actually enjoy it and soft enough that you can hear me talking? So welcome to the Midnight Hour on WANK Radio. Wraps. Low carb diet. I'm not on a low carb diet. I'm on a low calorie diet. You wouldn't know though.
The last 2 days.
No. Yesterday was all right.
Yesterday.
I've done pretty good. In fact, if you go to my website, let me just show you the website. I think we can do this one. So if we go to the website, which is let's go to me. Here we go. You got me now. So we go to the website. If we go to timothydowd.com, and no, rubbish. It's called MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal. I think this is the one. There you go. Oh, that's my thing. I want the food thing. MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal. MyFit.
Yes.
Calorie and diet. So that's what I'm using. But there is one. Oh. If we go to YouTube, to my channel, Shorts, your channel, and if we go to this thing here and stop that, and we can look in the mode. If you go here to myfitnesspal.com food diet, here we go. So this is the one I was telling you about. So this is today. This is my brunch, which was 900 or something. 953 calories I had for brunch today. Sausages and all that stuff. Yesterday wasn't too bad. I went over by 38 calories, which isn't bad. The day before that, I was pretty bang on, 13 calories to go. And the day before that, I went over by 7 calories. And Saturday, the day before that, I went over by 410 calories, because I said at the weekend I wasn't going to do much thingy-marooging. Friday, 46 calories to go. So I'm pretty on track. So the day I started, I was 117 kilos. And the last time I weighed myself out, the first weigh-in was 115, but that was like the immediate effect of eating less and not having beer. And then with the weekend gone, I put back on a kilo. So I'm at 116 point something at the moment. And that means that I've got a sort of a, what's the word? I've got a kilo a week. You know, I mean, that's a lot. That is a lot. So I'm gauging on 250 grams a week, so a kilo a month to lose. So my goal is to be 116.5 at the end of January, 115.5 at the end of February, etc., etc., etc. So it's a slow burn. Yeah, and I think I'm going to do it. I'm not missing the beer. I'm also not missing going down to the pub. You know?
Yeah, but I think sometimes you miss it a bit.
I do miss it a bit sometimes, you are right. So what you recommend?
Not me.
Yeah? Do I go down the pub?
Don't know.
There we go.
It's not easy to go to the pub, I think, just anti-alcoholic stuff.
That's true. So let's get Chris again.
Maybe for a cider, you could go, but cider has a lot of calories too.
Yeah, but as long as I drink like one cider or two and then come home and have soup or something like that, it should be all right. We need some light as well, I think. So, Chris, I'm going to leave you on.
Okay.
And I'll be right back with the lights. Do you need anything else?
No. I just held off the cucumber thing and everything. Tim asked me out for a meal in the evening. Oh, we could get together and have some salad with cucumbers and pears. And became quite good friends then. I guess Tim was hoping more than friendship, but first of all, from my side, it was just friendship. Because I was really happy to have somebody to talk to. I didn't have a lot of friends there, and the Irish are people. They always wanted a bit more, and they stopped the friendship immediatamente.
Well, they're only after a bit of nookie, were they?
Yeah.
Nookie. Nookie. Yeah, so we were mates before, weren't we?
Yeah.
And I think that's a good thing, because we've stayed mates. We've stayed friends for a long time.
We're still mates now.
Yeah. And after 30 years, if the only thing you've got is nookie, then that's when people start looking elsewhere, innit? And what I think is, if you're mates first, then that's a good thing.
Yep.
That actually fits on there. Oh, no, it doesn't. That'll do. Donkey. Let's see what you guys are saying. Calorie counting doesn't work, says Barraquito. Well, there you go. I remember an American show on TV called Midnight Caller. Oh, I remember that. Emma Kelly says, sexy. Thank you. I think I'll give the kitchen... Oh, it's Alan in Bally San Lorenzo. I think I'll give the kitchen cleaner miss to him, sorry. And Craig saying, you can... Oh, there, thank you. Rats, sexy. Oh, this you mean. Ladies and gentlemen, I've actually got one video on the channel. If you go to the playlist meditation, it's me talking into the mic like this. I might start doing them. I've got about 100 scripts of meditation, and I think I might just start talking so you can go to sleep with Tim. Go to sleep with Tim. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. That type of thing. American show, Midnight Caller. Calorie counting doesn't work. Did that one. Hi, all just watching in the background, Damien. Barry, let Tim try it. Barry won't stop me doing what I want. You know, I think when I told people I was doing slimming, right, the thing that happens the most is I get barraged with how to do it best. Then the second thing is what I'm doing is wrong. And the third thing is you're not going to make it, or we've heard that before, or you didn't get into your pants, your lederhosen last month. So those type of things, right? And it used to bug me, and it doesn't anymore. So now I do what I want, because I'm an adult, and I try what I need, because everybody's different. And it's not that I want to lose weight. It's, well, I do want to lose weight, but it's not that I want to lose weight, it's I have to lose weight. Otherwise, I'm going to be in trouble at the end of the year. So, yeah, so Alan's saying the keto diet worked for him, you know, and ketosis is also a way of getting your body to do stuff. But it's not a diet, in my opinion. It's a thing that you do that you have to that you can stop at the end. And what I'm doing is just changing my lifestyle a little bit. So it's not so much a fad diet, which is all these other things are just fads, and wait for the next one to come out. But basically, if you're in calorie deficit, then you're more likely to lose weight than if you're not in calorie deficit. So that's pretty common sense, isn't it? And a little bit of what you fancy does you good, and everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. So I think it's just changing your life. It's not really a diet, but the end effect is that I will get a normal body at the end of it, if I'm not stupid. Top of the evening, says Craig to Damien Hooper. 59 days and counting, says Damien. Cool dude. Watch Tim Spector, Zoe channel on YouTube. Great info about diet and nutrition, makes you think. The guy that I watch on YouTube is a little Irish lad. Chase or something, Chase. And basically, he's got a website and 3 videos that he sends you for free. Basically, explaining the calorie deficit theory, and that you burn calories by thinking. So I must be burning loads of calories because I'm a great thinker. And it worked. You know, I mean, the first thing that I did was cut out the beer, which was basically cutting out 1,000 calories a day. I mean, 4 beers, if you drink 4 beers, is 1,000 calories. You know, especially the German malt beers that are not malt beers, wheat beers that I was drinking. And then the handfuls of nuts in the night, and the snack chorizo that every time I go past the fridge, yeah, and those types of things. So what I decided to do was to write stuff down that I eat, and I think my sister told me that that's the Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers do that, because she was on Weight Watchers, and she said you got to write down everything that passes your lips. So there you go. Keto diet's fine. My diet's a variation of that, but I do fast once or twice a week, which really works. you know, I don't think that. I think that whatever works for you, and it's also correlation and causation. Somebody said you got an intermittent fast, right? And I looked up what it was, and I've been doing that for 10 years because I don't eat in the mornings until I get Chris up. Okay, I've started, when I've been going for walks, I started on the bacon butties, didn't I? And the croissants. I don't do that anymore. But typically we'd eat at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the night, and then I wouldn't eat then until 12, 1 o'clock the next day. So so we've been intermittent fasting for the past 10 years, haven't we, kid? Mm-hmm. Loss is a loss, just keep it up, and you will get there. Keep it up. Also enjoy life. You know, exactly. That's what I was saying as well. I mean, if you look at some of the stuff we've been eating, then we're eating these like calorie bombs of little lechy chocolate things, aren't we, in the night? They're fantastic. 250 calories a piece. But as long as you have eaten a small portion of something else, like the chickpea burger or, you know, a couple of like sliced potatoes with onions, they're really nice.
I wouldn't give that up for this year. That is so good.
Yeah, Barry Keto saying it was different for me as not only do I want to lose weight, but I need to get rid of diabetic type 2. Yeah, me too. That's one of the reasons I'm doing it. We'll be back and have a go as helping to cook some yummy food. Fun. There you go. I have a great radio voice, Tim. People say I've got a great radio face. Magnus, just been told I'm type 2, doc referred me to a slimming world, and the NHS is paying. There you go. But you're paying for the NHS, aren't you, really? But there you go. So, it wasn't that boring at all, was it? We're nearly done. The hour's up. Oh, Christina's disappeared.
Hi.
No, it's,
I haven't disappeared.
She's disappeared. Christina disappeared. She's here, look. Let's do this. I got so much wires on the table, it's amazing. There you go. You're in the background now. Let's turn this off.
So where do I have to look now?
I'll just turn this back on again because I'm just going to say try now anyway. Preparing webcam. Back in the room. There you go. So. There she is, ladles and jelly spoons. Let's get her on. In the middle there. There we go. Right. So, see what everybody's saying? Walkie-talkie foodies, we're back to going on some fun. Doc Slimming World. I was type 2 diabetic for 10 years. The only way that I was able to beat it was to eliminate all sugar and carbs. I also fasted, but had to work up to that as I found the part very difficult at first. She don't know how to Houdini. Tim, with a voice like that, you could get a job as a bingo caller. All the girls squirming. Clickety clicks. I don't want a job anymore. I'm retired. This is the only work that I'm doing, and this is not really work for me. So yeah, with the diet and everything, I'm just going to do what I do. But thanks for all the support. In fact, the best thing you can do is stop telling me what to do and just supporting what I'm doing. And that's the best thing you can do for me, because any diet that you try has got to be supported by your friends and family, and I class you as friends and family. So just support what I'm doing, and if you see me going off the rails, take me to task. But I'm serious this time, and I'm actually writing down what I eat, which will eventually become a food journal. And I'm photographing what I eat, so it'll be a book that you can purchase. There you go. Or I'll give it away. One of the two.
Give it away.
Give it away now. Give it away now. Okay, bye-bye both. Okay, everybody's saying goodbye, so we're actually going to go now. So let's do this. Oh, I'm in number 4. I wanted number 3. Ladles and Jelly Spoons, Tim Dowd and Christina for living their mess in Tenerife. We love balcony banter. It's just a little bit of comfort. We don't have to go anywhere. We don't have to do anything. We're not in a big room full of people. We really like talking to you guys on a Wednesday. Shame nobody came in, but that's okay. I'll turn it off, in fact. Don't forget Freaky Friday. We've got Ian Owl coming over, and anybody else who wants to come. If you are coming over, don't forget to go to timothydown.com events and just let us know you're coming, just so I'm looking out for you guys. It doesn't cost you anything, and it just lets me know if how many people are going to turn up. So don't forget, Meetup Monday is also on Monday, if you want to meet Chris. We usually go to the Rosa Centre across the way, or we can actually go in here. Balcony Banter next week. Did something finish? It did. But anyway, so don't forget, it's Freaky Friday is the next one. Or the walk tomorrow. You want to say ta, Chris?
Yeah. Ta.
See ya. Would wanna be.
Yeah.